Hi everyone, Karen and CJ here, back for another sitting on the floor edition of dog training. Tonight I want to real briefly and real quickly talk to you guys about dog collars. Now you're probably like, oh, I don't need to watch this video. My dog wears a collar, no problem. Well, let's talk about it. So there are a lot of different collars to choose from out there. There's leather collars, nylon, cotton, rolled leather, breakaway collars, martingale collars. There are so many different collars to choose from. It's crazy. You have the tags. You can get the tag on the collar, all that fun stuff. Here's the thing. You need to choose the right collar for your dog. Every dog is different, but typically if you think of dogs with curly hair, they should probably have a rolled leather collar because that's going to help prevent a lot of matting that can happen by the collar. If you have a dog like a German Shepherd or a Golden Retriever, you can pretty much get away with any style collar, but you need to choose the one that's right for you. The martingale collar are the limited slip ones where they tighten up a little bit, but they don't choke your dog, they just tighten a little so your dog can't back out of it. But what I really want to talk about tonight is getting your dog used to wearing a collar. Now, most of us, we get a dog and we bring him home and we slap a collar on him and we go, good, that's it. Because every dog wears a collar, right? So we just assume that that's what you do. But there is actually some training involved. You want your dog to be comfortable wearing a collar, so they're not always trying to play with it, or you can see them scratching at it a lot, things like that. We need to get them used to it. And you guessed it, that involves some treats. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your collar, whatever style you go with, and you're gonna put it out for your dog to investigate. Now, CJ's not a puppy, so I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna put the treats up here so he'll investigate it. But you can do the same thing, just drop some treats around that collar so they get used to, oh, I like this thing, it makes treats appear. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that collar and you're gonna put it around their neck, give them a couple of treats. You're not going to secure the collar, you're just going to hold it around their neck, give him some treats. If you want that one, of course. The one that I drop is the one he wants. You're just gonna do that a few times, get them used to it, and then you can go and put that collar on and secure it. Now, of course, CJ has a fancy one, so it requires both hands, so give me a second. You put it on and you secure it, give them a couple of treats, and then take it off. Boom, that's how you start. And then over time, you do that for longer and longer periods of time, but you pay less frequently. You put it on, then give them a treat. Then you wait a few minutes, then give them a treat. I know that was a few seconds, but I'm not gonna keep you here all night. Now, let's real quick talk about what's on your dog's collar. Now, you want some form, CJ, down. Thank you. You want some form of identification for your dog. Whether it's a tag or on the collar, it's up to you. However, I really like on the collar. Why? Because all of this down here makes an awful lot of noise for our dogs. And that can be really distracting to them. And again, it can lead back to them not wanting to wear their collar, them itching at it. It can even lead to them not listening to you and not wanting to do any training or even walk because all of this noise is going on and they're more focused on it. That being said though, you do need to have a dog license. So you want to have your dog license, and then you also really want to have your rabies tag. Now again though guys, if you don't have these tags on your dog's collar, it's not the end of the world. As long as you have them, that's the goal. We want to have those so if our dog ever gets lost, they can look them up multiple ways and get them back to you. But if you are gonna go with the tags, what you can do is you can either just take a rubber band and tie them up, or they make some really fun things, like little cases for them, little silencers, so they don't jingle around, but they're still on the collar. But again, get them used to it. If you're not gonna do the rubber band, you're not gonna invest in the silencer, put it on them. Again, 2 hands. I swear I can do this. You're gonna put it on them, get those super yummy treats, jingle those tags, give them some treats, jingle the tag, give them some treats. So they start to associate, oh, okay, I can focus on other things than that jingling. Then over time, it just kind of becomes background noise to them. But also remember, guys, dogs' hearing is much better than ours. They can hear things miles away. So really think about putting a rubber band or getting a silencer on there, because they can hear that all the time and it gets super annoying for them. So that's my little 5-minute, 6-minute video of how to get your dog used to wearing a collar so they're not scratching at it, they're not trying to get it off, they're not trying to play with it. And I hope this helps. And it's never too late to try this, guys. If you have a 7-year-old dog, who's suddenly pawing at his collar, or suddenly trying to play with the tags, you can do this activity and get them used to it. All right, guys, go train your dogs. Have a great night and see you soon.